All right, for Matt Patricia, Bob Quinn could be a make or break season if Martha Ford is as cutthroat as team president Rod Wood makes her seem. And what will be an acceptable record for them to retain their jobs, to be on the up and up, and what will be a record that shall be deemed fired? My Dave Chappelle voice, sweet back. Motor City Sports Talk, we in the building. Appreciate everybody for showing love. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Coming tomorrow if I don't get an opportunity to say it again. Appreciate them. Love them. We need them. We cherish them. And for those who lost their mother, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, man, prayers out to y'all. Stay strong. But, yeah, for me, I think 8-8 is acceptable to keep their job. All right? That's a 2-game improvement. Let me just get out here. That's acceptable to get another year. That's my floor. Okay, anything less than 8-8, 7-9, another 6-10, those are grounds to be fired. Now, hold on, good fella, hold on. They should make the playoffs. You know what? They implement a new system. The defense is turning over from Terrell Austin's system. The offense has got a new offensive coordinator, and I'll speak about that in the next video. It's different. You know what I'm saying? It's some transition going on. They were saying, well, Matt Patricia was supposed to take us higher than Jim Caldwell was supposed to take us. It was supposed to be an upgrade. But when you implement the system, look at Glover Quinn. Superstar. He's stunning like his daddy. My Lil Wayne voice. When he first got here, man, under Terrell Austin, when Terrell Austin was here, he was doing the damn thing, making big plays. But you put him in Matt Patricia's system, he was an ordinary player. You know what I'm saying? You get marginalized if you ain't in the right system in the NFL. And for real, that's a fact. And you just see that transition is different. You know what I'm saying? For a number of people, Ashawn Robinson just disappeared. And this is a system he ran in college, but that was a long time ago. SEC and NFL are polar opposites. They say SEC is the closest thing to the NFL, but there are some things that need to be built upon. You don't want to prematurely fire a coach, like Cleveland did Bill Belichick. You don't want to do that. You want to give them every opportunity to do what they need to do. And this is actually the Detroit Lions' first fresh start as far as in the upper room and the upper management. Because remember, Matt Millen, Tom LeWan and Mayhew they was in Matt Millen's little team. They was in his cabinet. He got fired after 0-16. They got promoted. So truly, the Matt Millen era ended when Martin Mayhew got fired and Tom LeWan got fired. Now, Tom LeWan was the guy that hashed out the contracts, the financial side. Mayhew was the personnel side of the general manager. Okay, so when they ended, that Matt Millen era ended. So this is the first clean slate the Lions had in the organization with Bob Quinn. So in my opinion, I think he needs every shot to get it right. Now, they go something like 6-10 this year. Hey, I'm not gonna fight and argue and say, hey, they need another year. I wouldn't be mad if they got another year. But then again, it's the turnover, man. Once again, he done drafted 3 or 4 years worth of players to fit in this system, and then you want to turn it over at the drop of a dime. Sometimes greatness is a process, man. If you feel that, Patricia and Bob Quinn got the team going the right direction or could get in the right direction, you got to give them every opportunity. Because you gave, Matt Millen every opportunity, and I know it was Mr. Ford, and they gave Mayhew and LeWan every opportunity. Give Bob Quinn that same opportunity. You ain't got nothing to lose. The Lions ain't won nothing since the Fords took over in 1957, I believe. So everybody that got the quick trigger trying to fire them, hey, be patient. I wouldn't mind if they fired Patricia last year because I was angry. But now that we took a step back and we got clarity, like I said the whole year, his defense was improving from week 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it might have been a few steps back here and there. But that defense improved, especially when they plug Snacks in the middle. Do they need some other personnel upgrades? Yeah, I think definitely. I'm not feeling some of the linebackers, but Jared Davis is young enough to still get better. And like I said before, Bob Quinn has been doing better in the job than Mayhew, LeWan, and Matt Millen had ever done. He's been really crushing it in the draft, in my opinion. Now, did he have some misses? Yeah, the second round ain't really been his round. You know what I'm saying? Not Titus Young, that was Mayhew, but with Tease Tabor, Ashawn Robinson, some of his second rounders haven't been that good, but he did look good with Carry-On. Now, Jared Davis, the book's still out. Taylor Decker looked good till he tore his arm up in the first round. Davis is another first round. He looked, you don't know with him. he just can't cover. But Reuben Foster was the other option at linebacker. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know what happened with him. But Kenny Galladay, he has some really good picks in there, man. So, Mayhew had one good draft. So, Bob Quinn, he looking to build on the drafts he had. We still waiting to see what the outcome may be. He has some misses here and there, but I think he deserved time. I don't think he driving this franchise into the ground like Mayhew did, or Luan did, or Matt Millen did. That's the word I was looking for. I think, acceptable as that, and acceptable as 8-8, that's, anything less than 8-8 in my opinion is grounds for termination. I wouldn't fight it, I wouldn't complain, I wouldn't bitch and cry about it. Just 8-8, anything less than 8-8, that's the number. You know what I'm saying? And realistically, that's a 2-game jump. With the schedule they got in hand, we'll see. But as far as what's like really good, what expectations would just blow me out the water, honestly, I would say a 4-game improvement would blow me out the water with this schedule they got coming up. But in NFL, you really can't judge schedules. When people sit there and try to judge, we can beat them. No, you don't know if you could beat who, and don't know who you could beat, period, because you got veterans who going to fall out their prime. You got injuries that's going to come. You got rookies that's going to disappoint. You got rookies that's going to exceed expectations. You never know. You got guys that's going to make a jump from year 1 to 2 to year 2 to 3. So, and once again, you're going to have arrests. You're going to have suspensions. All this is going to come, and you're going to have injuries in camp, injuries in preseason, injuries in the season. So by the time you get there, it's really idiotic for people to think, oh, that's a win. It's stupid. You should wait to the week of the game, and then you should make your synopsis then. Because look, whoever thought Cleveland Browns would have beat the did they beat the Browns? Did the Browns beat the Saints last year? I think they might have beat the Saints. Whoever thought, no, Tampa, I think the Browns may have beat the Saints last year. Whoever thought Tampa Bay was going to come to New Orleans and beat New Orleans last year? You know what I'm saying? You got veterans that start off slow. So I think 10-6 will be exceeding expectations. I think 10-6 would be like, okay, they had a 4-game jump in wins last year. They killing expectations. You know what I'm saying? So, realistically, 8-8 to keep their job, going in the right direction. The Bob Quinn is trying to build the depth of the team, trying to build special teams. So I see exactly where his angle may be, man. But for Matt Patricia, to close out the video, I like to see some progression as far as, the defense, and as far as his game management, how he managed the game, and I like to see his own personality, man. I like to see him, kind of, form his own identity, not try to be such a tough ass with the media. Be yourself. You ain't got to be by the Bill Belichick, playbook. You know how many people tried to emulate Bill Belichick and got fired from McDaniels. Bill O'Brien should be next. Romeo Crennel and Charlie Weiss. Like, just be yourself. I want to see Matt Patricia be his honest self this season, man. You know what I'm saying? He showed he got a great mind for defense. If y'all missed that last year, he put the game plan out how to stop the Los Angeles Rams. When everybody emulated Matt Patricia's game plan, how to stop the Rams, he figured that defense out, and that offense side. And when he figured it out, even Bill Belichick said, we looked at what the Lions did. Yeah, Matt Patricia showed that he belongs in this league on a high intellectual level, when how to defend. Period. He was the showstopper for the Rams, man. And he didn't have all the best players in place to do so. Had he had the best players to do so in a healthy offense, the Lions probably would have popped the Rams. People forget that. You got to give credit where credit is due. He showed in that Rams game, like this is why he got a job like that. He showed the IQ. He showed everything. So, in my opinion, man, it shouldn't be no player hating on his IQ. Now, how to manage a team, be more integral part of the offense. Yeah, I think he should be a more integral part of the offense. And he got an offensive background. I believe he was an offensive line coach at some point. And we'll see what he do. We'll see the precautions he takes, is improving the run game, improving his defense. But for me, the 8-8 is the floor to keep their job. Anything less than 8-8, they get fired. I ain't fighting it. But hey, Motor C Sports Talk. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request. Appreciate the love and support. Keep sharing the videos. The best donation you can make. One time for the one time.